Well, Brian, the Ducks will head down to San Jose for Thursday night's opening round matchup against Oklahoma State.
But they're not the only ones around playing good basketball. The Buffs off to a strong start after kicking their schedule off with 3 straight wins. Runners at the Eugene Marathon may have been loading up on carbohydrates and sports drinks, but they say it was the supporters that really gave them the boost they needed. Meanwhile, the Rockies of 2013 starting to look an awful lot like the Rockies of 1996. But the night took a dangerous turn when things got physical with the police on the scene. A glitch in the university's online course system prevented students from getting access to their study materials for final exams. Even with 6 games left on the Broncos schedule, it seems like almost everyone in Denver can taste that AFC West title. A win over the second-place Chargers Sunday would mean a 3-game lead in the division and a likely ticket to the playoffs. Let's get to the highlights. Broncos trying to bounce back early after a deficit, and Peyton Manning connects with Demaryius Thomas for 6. Initially ruled incomplete, but the refs would review and overturn the call for a Bronco touchdown and a tie ball game. Later on, Manning, starting to find a rhythm, connects with all-reliable Brandon Stokely with a 31-yard touchdown. The Bronx would start to run away with this one. On the defensive side, Von Miller picking up right where he left off in Charlotte, sacking Phillip Rivers 3 times. Broncos would come away with the win and the season sweep of the Chargers. John Fox's team certainly looking poised for the playoffs now. Players know the win is nice, but more to be done for this team.
First time I swept them in my career, so as a Bronco, man, and it does feel good. Just to know we just accomplished, but at the same time, we haven't did nothing. Still got 7, 8 games left, so we just got to keep working.
It does feel good. You know, it's my 3rd year here, and it's the first time that we've done that. I know it's been even longer than that since we've had that opportunity to, so it was a big victory tonight.
Nuggets looking to keep their recent momentum going, facing off against the Warriors. They would need double overtime to settle this one in the Bay Area. Down 4 with a minute to go, and it's Andre Iguodala who hits the big 3. That would cut the deficit to 1. And then later on, Andre Miller finds Danilo Gallinari. That one would seal it. Nuggets would never look back. They get the win, 107-101. Don't look now, but that's their 4th straight victory. Nuggets not the only ones around playing good basketball. The Buffs off to a strong start, kicking their schedule off with 3 straight wins. They'd try to keep it going Sunday against Murray State. We'll pick it up in the second half, where Askia Booker hitting the big 3 to open up a 10-point lead. Final minute of the game, Buffs up 4, and it's Josh Scott, the big freshman, gets the basket and the foul. Buffs would hang on from there. Tad Boyle and the boys are a perfect 4-0 to start the season. Meanwhile, the Rockies of 2013 starting to look an awful lot like the Rockies of 1996. Dante Bichette hired as the Rocks' new hitting coach. He'll join manager Walt Weiss next season as the team starts to rebuild its coaching staff. Bichette was a career .299 hitter with 274 homers. He certainly knew what he was doing as a player with the Rockies. The team hoping he can also coach at Coors Field. And finally, they don't call him the Mad Hatter for nothing. Take a listen to LSU football coach Les Miles. He had some choice words for reporters following Saturday night's game. Take a listen to him defend his team.
Spectacular group of men. You go find them, you throw your arms around them, you give them a big kiss on the mouth if you're a girl. Wow, what a game! Are you kidding me? When Odell Beckham was going off, I felt like a bowler at the bowling lane.
Who knew Les Miles made such a good wingman? That's your sports. I'm Tim Benson. We'll see you next time.
Well, Brian, the Ducks will head down to San Jose for Thursday night's opening round matchup against Oklahoma State. Students and staff agree it's a pretty good time to be a Duck.
We're having an outstanding year, really an unparalleled year.
The Ducks are dancing after they took home the Pac-12 crown. Students have final exams this week, but only one thing is on their minds.
So excited to see the Ducks go to March Madness. It's great to see University of Oregon, you know, just kind of out there with the sports and everything like that, and you know, spreading that Duck spirit.
There's no denying the excitement on campus, but there's still some sour grapes. Many were hopeful that Oregon would take home a higher seed after winning the conference championship. The Ducks were surprised with a 12 seed.
After the bracket came out yesterday, you know, we were all pretty mad about how low of a seed we got after beating UCLA twice in a row.
The athletics department doesn't mind and still has all the confidence in Dana Altman's squad.
And once the tournament starts on Thursday, that seed doesn't matter.
So far, 2013 has been a good year for Ducks athletics. Now Duck fans are hoping that the momentum of this year's success continues.
We'll get some better recruits now, definitely.
Duck fans will hopefully take over the arena and cheer on the Ducks.
The Ducks won the original NCAA basketball tournament back in 1939. The revival of Duck basketball has spirits soaring.
It's kind of why I came here. I wanted to be surrounded by people that were just as into school spirit as I am.
And while most people associate Ducks athletics with U of O staples like football and track, the basketball team is the talk of the town again.
It's been a long time since our basketball program's really kicked back up, so everyone's really excited about it.
Now everyone's focus turns to Thursday's matchup, where hopefully for Duck fans, the madness of March is just beginning. And the Ducks athletic department is hopeful that fans will actually make the trip down to San Jose for Thursday night's opening game. They say that so far 2013 has been a golden age for Oregon athletics. Reporting live in Eugene, Tim Benson, KEZI 9 News.